Right. All right. I'm live on both places. Welcome, everybody, to Healing Room Tarot with yours truly, Magoon, where I am here to give you your spiritual progress report, meaning whatever message is for you. This is how you progress. This is what needs to be paid attention to. This is how you heal. My platform is all about healing. Mind, body, spirit, familiar relationships. These are the only two for right now I'm being led to use. So, normally I would do like by what is it, sun sign. But tonight I'm just really led to just kind of pull cards for the general public, for the general body, what have you. And that's what I'm going to do. So I have no idea what we're going to talk about tonight. And I thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit, for the message that you would have those that will watch. What is the message for your collective watchers? Okay. I cannot stop. I'm still pulling cards. All right, let me see what we got here. This is a lot of cards. Every time I thought we was about to stop, it would start back up. So I'm like, okay. So it's definitely a message for the collective. Meaning, not everybody's going to see themselves, but you may see bits and pieces of your story, and that's who it's meant for. It's meant for you to take that bit. So the first is Eight of Pentacles for some of you. But what came after that lets me know that you are working extremely too hard. So yeah, it's time for y'all to take a break, like for real. Because you got the Devil card here. You are working extremely too hard. And what's happening is the Two of Swords. It's making you question everything. It's that self-doubt. It's that I know the answer and I'm still going to ask the question energy. It's that indecisive energy. It's that energy of I can't make up my mind on something so important, but I know I need to. And then you have Justice here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this thing that is causing you a headache, this thing that has you on guard, you're starting to get justice for it, whatever that root thing is. Justice is coming your way to help you unpack, to help you heal, to help you reset. Um, I know that in this card it's the sun, but right now, during the time that I'm reading this, we're in the blue moon, Aquarian moon, I believe it is said. Don't quote me. I'm not much of an astrologer. I do follow astrology, but I'm not much of an astrologer. But this is a great big special full moon that we're in right now. And I do know that it's called the blue moon, though. I do know that. And so it's giving me this energy is that during this season, if you want to heal, if you want your mind set free, it's like it's that thing of ask and you shall receive. It's like if you ask it, you'll get justice for it. You know, there's some cases and things. Um, I started thinking about Sandra Bland and those who have gone on from police brutality, and I'm not speaking highly on that. I'm just stating this. It's giving me that energy of those stories and stories like that becoming or justice is served. Let me put it that way. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's happening. I'm just saying it's that type of energy. So I wouldn't even be surprised if we started to see cases like this all of a sudden being reversed. We didn't know that they were being reviewed and now they're being reversed. It's that type of energy. The things that's are about to happen. And then you have the strength card, which lets me know that everything's going to be okay. You're going to be supported by spirit. You're going to be strengthened during this time once you're able to unpack and release. The last few things that came up were the world card, right? The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So it seems like, okay, Spirit, you're telling them that they're strong and that their healing cycle is completed. And you're going to have new passions because the cycle has been completed. And the Nine of Swords represent the thing that you were dreading the most. You're going to realize it's not going to happen because it's like you had a change of course. It's like so when before you get to hold on before you get to the completed cycle, right? It's almost as if you have been operating halfway. So you've seen sort of like a crescent, right? And you've been going on and you didn't realize that you was closing in on the gap. So you're still in this mindset of I'm only halfway finished. I have so much to do. And spirit is like, no, you've completed the race. It's time for you to start on something new. You're in a new season. So the things that you had to do last season, you don't have to do anymore. That's not who you are anymore. You're a queen with new passions. You are a queen, and it doesn't matter if you are a guy and you watching this, bruh. In this moment, you this queen card right here, okay? You just, I don't care how you identify, you are a queen right here. And you out here about to run, you know. I really don't like cursing on my channels. I really don't. Um, so that's an FYI to you all. But yeah, it is that energy of because the cycle is completed, you no longer have to walk in that same energy. So what you thought, all the worries that came with that half of circle, all the nightmares, all the things that you thought were going to happen, and you're like, all the things that should have happened, right? Let's be real. All the things that should have happened do not happen, and it blows your mind. That's what this Nine of Swords here is. Oh, I'm sorry. I got really excited about that message. I was gonna say that word. So word up. It was a word for somebody, right? Okay. So I wanted to get some more clarification cards, but right now the first card that came out was burning evidence. So who's burning what? You burning something? Y'all out here trying to hide something? I told y'all don't got to do that no more. Y'all new people. Y'all don't hide no more. Y'all bold with it. Y'all tell the truth. Shaking in your boots and everything. Tell the truth. No, but like real talk. Tell the truth. It's so much lighter. Sex shop. Oh. What y'all doing at the sex shop? Y'all got some love and passions here. Spirit, is this? I need clarification for the read that we just had. Not nothing new now. Please don't do this to me in front of the people. Spirit has a very good sense of humor. Very good. I'm have you rolling. Oh, okay, 2 cards. Game over, copycat. Oh, so maybe this copycat is not giving me copycat as in somebody is copying you and stalking. Like what I'm getting is like, so somebody was sneaking around at a sex shop, right? And now they're trying to burn the evidence, but it's like the evidence, just because you burned the original don't mean somebody has the copy. So maybe that's some of you all did something. Um and it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to sex shop, but it's that taboo. That's what I'm getting, is that it's that owl. It's that taboo, right? Like you tapped into the taboo, right? And tapped into the taboo. I like that. That's a party thing. But anyway, um, so it's almost like somebody finds out your secret and then you try to cover it up, but the person already has evidence, and so it's like the game is over. So if you've been out there playing games, what I'm seeing here is that you can't even hide. Like somebody has a copy, and that would kind of also explain like the justice for some of you, because maybe if this isn't you, maybe this is the person that you were dealing with or the people you were dealing with, and because because they were playing a game and was probably uh tripping you up, messing with you, right? Messing with your paperwork, making you think that you had to get into this Eight of Swords energy, um, which is also the energy of sacrifice too, if you think about it. But it's like you sacrifice yourself too much to the point where now you're getting justice from their, I'm hearing ringleader, ring lord. So whatever they were doing, they're getting caught for it basically. And that's your justice for how they handled you. That's why I like to tell people, be careful how you handle with people, how you handle people, how you handle with them, what you say to them, because you never know how um, connected they are to spirit. And if they are highly spiritual, that means that more than likely they have an assignment. They're on assignment, even with you, dealing with you. And with them being on assignment, anything you do to harm them that will prevent that assignment from coming forth, you will get attacked. Yep. Fake friends. So some of y'all were being backstabbed when all this was coming out. You think you covered. Again, that's that Eight of Swords energy that I was talking about earlier, which is probably why you've been working to keep your mind off of what's happening. And we saw that that working is with that devil energy, that is obsessively working energy. And that is why you cannot continue to do what you are doing. You have to rest. I think I said that earlier too. You have to rest. Oh, yeah, definitely. 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 I got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Do you mind it being recorded? I'm hearing sunshine. I don't know if somebody called. If you know a sunshine, if you are sunshine. Oh, wow. Okay. So all the cards fell, right? And the card that came out says, I hate nothing about you. That's the card that landed in my hand. Everything else fell on the floor. I hate nothing about you. So there's somebody that some of you are afraid to go to. Um, okay. There's some of you are afraid to go to somebody. You're afraid to talk to this person, and the thing is because you think that they hate you. You think that you rubbed off on them the wrong way. You think you chased them off, and they're like, I really hate nothing about you. Like nothing. So it's like you're good in my book. I am interested in knowing what the rest of the cards that fell. We had sex protection, depression, tired of drama, anger management, new beginning. We talked about new beginnings when you're letting go of all of the drama, which will help you get rid of the depression and the anger management. Um, we have keeping a promise here. So some of you have been promising people that you loved. That can be generally like your family, your kids. Um, you've been saying that, oh, when I get out of prison, I'm gonna stop doing this. It's that type of energy right there. So it's like because you're expecting this new beginning, because you are getting a new beginning. Right. And then with this copycat and with the fake friends, um, have watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip, getting a room, hotel, motel suite, business pleasure, and then the other one was, what was it? Sexual protection, right? So it was a lot of things that y'all um were getting to. You have some bones in your closet, right? You want to keep them bones in the closet, but you're like, I don't know if I could trust everybody in that circle that I used to go through. So you stay up at night, you work, you keep yourself busy not to think on these things. And spirit is like, you don't have nothing to worry about, because when you let go, it's gonna be good. When you let go, it's gonna be Done. All right. So we have a request. Um, do. All right. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off up in flames. Hey, Wanda, you still there? Trying to see if he was still here. You ready? I can do it now if you want me to. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna flip it down. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors. One. Give me the message that you would like for him to know. Answer the questions that he has deep in his heart. Reveal to him what needs to be. All right. So, first thing we have here is pregnancy test. Unsure pregnancy scare, positive, negative. Um, this doesn't necessarily have to mean pregnancy as in pregnancy. But take it how uh, take it what it take it for what it means to you at this moment, right? Um, so I really was lost in thought, but think about it, even as if someone says, "Oh well," because I know what you do, right? Say if somebody say, "Oh well, they got this new young cat. He's up and coming. He's much younger, and we're gonna see how y'all both do at the same time when it comes to radio ratings and stuff like that." It's that thing of people talking, but you don't know if it's true or not. It's that energy. Just to give you that. Then the next card that came out was check yourself. Is this something that you're just um it's almost like, are you overthinking? The next card is total oh, okay. Sorry about that one. I'm out here just going off. There you go. What?
You know, what's funny about that pregnancy card
Uh-huh.
is something happened to where I'm having my brother come and stay with me, and he has 3 kids, one being as young as 2.
Oh wow, okay.
So when that card came up, we was just talking about, family dinners and structure for the kids so that they can have, that good upbringing, the family values. So it's just funny that that card was the first thing that popped up because that literally just happened.
I told you. That's why I say, take it as it apply.
That's so funny. But anyway, go ahead.
All right. So going back to the check yourself. Um, that's that energy again. Like for me, is sort of anxiety is what I'm getting more so of. Um, I don't know if this is the anxiety or the circumstances surrounding that, right? If that's causing anxiety, but it's saying check your anxiety, and then the next card was total drama and action, because this may be what's keeping you on edge. It's just like, wait, I know it's some some sugar honey iced tea about to go down, and I don't
Or it
know.
just went down.
Oh, okay, and then caution came out next. So be careful. Like even I'm really getting, some stuff may have gone down, but it may be more. Um, Simply because this is what's at the bottom of the deck. Now I did peep this before I read these cards. So yeah, I don't know the full circumstances, but you know, it's a lot of things about to happen. Um, I want to.
Yeah, that's all of those relate currently to what's going on, and I do have to be cautious because I think my next moves are pivotal to determine my outcome. And it's funny that it says private relationship because, especially at the bottom of the deck, because I'm single now as of 2 weeks, and a lot has happened, like a lot, and let's just say locked up for 3 days, left there, sexually assaulted, knife to my neck, life threatened, lost everything, gotta start over. So, lost relationship. So it's just like literally those cards, like, you know what I mean? Like, like I'm definitely in this, and of course, today's the Aquarius moon, and I'm an Aquarius, so I was like bathing in the moonlight.
Come on.
Because I read on it that it's like supposed to replenish and wash away and break the chains and stuff. So I'm just thinking, like, that's why I feel like it's cautious. Like you said, I got to be cautious because I feel like if I move a certain way, if I move emotionally, it's going to cause the more drama. But if I move logically,
with the clear minds, get grounded.
Clear mind through God, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be able to not only overcome, but have an outcome, So that's why I was like, I need something. I need some guidance right now because it's, and I know you work through God, so I'm just like, I don't know, friend. It's a lot right now. The anxiety, the stress you're talking about, you know what I mean? I agreed to my brother because I'm like, okay, maybe that will get my mind off of things, right? It'll be distracted, right? I've been drinking for 2 weeks. I've been, going out every day just so that I don't be alone in my thoughts. and not even necessarily about the relationship, right? Because at this point, it's beyond the relationship. It's the trauma, you know what I mean, that I endured, and just trying to
Right.
deal with that, not being able to sleep and stuff like that, and becoming delirious a little bit because I'm up all night drinking, so.
So, and because I pulled more cards for the caution. So the King of Wands um, basically was acting too carefree about something. And as a result, the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant is usually a good card. But for this deck, it reminds me. It has always given me that Solomon energy when Solomon had to divide the child. It's giving me that energy. So it's almost like the court's decision. Although the Judgment card isn't here, it's almost like this thing was put into place from the higher ups.
Right.
To kind of slow the person down a bit, because I still see the King of Pentacles here. The Empress card came out, and then the Seven of Pentacles is also here. So it's definitely being wise. And even with the Empress card here beside, I'm getting more so. I'm hearing an investor. So I don't know if you're working with an investor or getting ready to.
I am working with an investor already, and I'm also looking for another investor. Or better yet, I'm looking for my investor to invest more money. Yeah.
Because the reason why I say that is because she's literally the reason why I kept saying investor too is because it's like if you see the scepter in her hand and how she's looking at the king, it's almost like, oh baby, I got you though. Like what you want, you need me to take care. I got you. Hold on. It's giving me that type of energy, and then of course, and then it came out with the Seven of Pentacles, which to me the Seven of Pentacles is always options. Just like the Seven of Cups, I do the Seven of Pentacles that way as well. It's opening doors of opportunity. It's that because the Six of Pentacles is that the seeds that you plant, what you sowed, you're now reaping. So you've already sold a lot of things. So you rep some things. So now it's that time for you to have more options.
Yeah, that's right. And it takes 7 incomes to be a millionaire when I'm working on. So I mean, okay, that's. And I'm guessing you pull those. I mean, being pulled after the other cards is kind of letting me know if I make the wrong decision, I'm fucked. But making the wise decision is gonna using this, which when I told my mom, I was like, mom, I know that I'm okay, right? Because I'm alive. I know that I'm here. I know I'm gonna do good, but I didn't feel it. So it's knowing now that I gotta utilize to be better, and maybe I went through this so that I can do the things that I need to do to become the success that I know I'm meant to be.
Yep. And I was showing you the cards because you said what this represents, because you have the moon card here. And it has the moon on one side and the sun on the other side. And it has two towers. Depending on which side, how you choose to handle the situation, you're going to have a different tower to happen night and day. You can go to prison, or you can be going to somebody's bank cashing in checks. Like it's that type of choice. Yep. So don't let somebody else's pregnancy test get you caught up.
I definitely needed that. It's like something you know, but something you have to hear too.
Mhm.
That's crazy. That. You don't know me, friend. You don't know my life. You don't know my life. That just read me fulfilled. That was like, when I tell you spot on, car for car. Car for car. Yeah, bro, I'm going through a lot right now, so it's something that I really did need. I needed some guidance, not scripture. So
Yep, I got you. And
life is like that.
and it's that, and then all of this is in the retrograde season. That's what makes it so right.
Yeah, and you know what I said? I was just like, I wrote on Facebook. I was just like, God, I wasn't listening, but I'm listening. I'm all ears now. Like, I was like, God, I'm all ears because I wasn't listening. Clearly, I wasn't. And it's funny too because I said a prayer like earlier this year, like, get rid of change because I'm ready to soar. Like, something keeps snatching me down. Like, I be right there, ready to take off, but like something just snatches me back down to earth, and it's just like, what is it? What is it? And what I've been doing is, you know, at the beginning of the year, I was gonna get demoted and lose my job, and I mean, right after that, I was gonna get demoted and lose my job, and I was having issues in my relationship where, at that time, we could have ended on a better note than what we did now. So, you know what I mean? Like, what I realized was I was getting my prayers answered. Leave that job because it's holding you back from what you can really do, right? Because I had other opportunities coming, but I was canceling them because I had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was fighting it. No, I can't lose my job. That's a steady paycheck only. No, 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 no. Doing everything I can, crying, doing all this stuff. But I'm now realizing that I was fighting my blessings. Like, he's like, you prayed for this. I'm giving it to you, yet now you're fighting the back. The thoughts of leaving your relationship, that's me coming in there giving you those thoughts. So you can leave now and before the devil gets a hold of you or it, and takes off, which we allowed. And now because I didn't listen, it ended abruptly and a disaster, and it fucked up my life, like literally, like it fucked up my life, charges and all. And you know what I mean? Even from that, that I'm not a criminal. I'm not that person. I got a kind heart, I got a kind soul. I want to help everybody. I want to save the world, honestly. So I don't know, but now I know, and I'm all ears. I'm done not listening. I'm done ignoring, and I'm just like, God.
Yeah, because what I was hearing was that it pushed you to the limits, which we can kind of tell from your story. But for you, in a sense of take that same heightened, I would say emotion. I was going to say fear, but I'll just say emotion, right? Because I'm sure it was a bundle of things, of emotions. Take that same amount of that emotion, how it pit you up, and kind of took you to the edge, that's your aim for the flip side. It's that moon. It's that moon card all over again. Because when you aim that high, you're gonna be overwhelmingly with joy. On the flip side of that, I hope I'm making sense. Because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it, and I'm like, I wish I could paint this picture.
I was so overwhelmed, and no, I get it. That emotion, instead of using that emotion on a negative angle, if I would have used it on a positive, and I can still use it on a positive, how much better and good I can do for myself and what I can
Exactly.
achieve. Because if it took me to ruin my life, imagine what it would do if I was the flip side. It would have changed my life, right? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand what you're talking about, and that's definitely the goal now, you know. And I truly understand fake it till you make it. It's not literally faking it, but it's tricking your mind to understanding that, you know, you're not the situation. You know what I mean? So, you know, telling yourself you're okay every day, telling yourself you're happy every day, telling yourself, you know, these positive affirmations, regardless if you feel it or not, because eventually you would. You know what I mean? So, you know, you know, it changed me a little bit, you know, but I'm gonna allow it to change me for the better. You know, so I can have a testimony, and now I can help somebody else, you know, maybe going through something similar or went through something similar, whatever. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to try to use it for my better.
Have you quiet? Have you quiet yourself? Been quieting yourself, rather?
No, I haven't. I've been ignoring, running away from the quiet because I've been scared of the quiet. You know, when I'm home, I think about it, so I go out and I drink and I do this and I do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to avoid it and run from it, honestly.
I'm gonna have to ask you to embrace it a little bit. Because Spirit asked me to get the other deck. First card that fell out was the Hierophant, and you just got it in the other deck too, right? But for this one, it's saying get quiet so you can get that direct message that you need, that solution that you've been asking for. You have to get quiet so Spirit can literally walk it down to you. And what I'm getting is that it's so simple to you, like for you, when you realize what it is, you like, really? It's that simple? Right. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Confirmed by the Queen of Swords. Strategy. Protecting her happiness, protecting her goods.
I receive.
Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Mastering the happiness and getting paid. New money.
Okay. We all do that.
Okay. Everybody loves some money, some good money.
Some good money.
Some good money.
Some good money.
Yeah. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing it for you, but I'm also hearing it for a lot of people that's watching. I'm really hearing right now that you have to pray for the healing pray for the healing and pray for the flow of money from where your money is flowing from. So how you're getting paid, pray over the flow of that money. Because I'm thinking about like with all the cyber attacks, and you know how when Microsoft went out, like everybody was kind of in the gym. It's giving the energy of you pray over your finances from where they come from, and watch how you're always protected.
And it's funny that you're good, because that's so true. Because my boss that bailed me out, and the bail bondsman wasn't going to do it because he owns the thing, and it was some shit that's going on. But because I manage a restaurant, ATL, in College Park out here, she was like, "Oh my God, I go to that restaurant all the time with my girlfriends," and she's like, "Hey, I got you. We're gonna get him out real soon," and that's what got me. Like, so
I told you.
No, seriously,
She was giving
like,
me that. I got you, boo. Like, what you need? Like this. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like you're right. Like, that just validated. Yeah.
So I don't know the rest of this deck, and I'm saying it like this because okay, so you also been in this Nine of Swords energy, right? A little sleeping here and there, having nightmares, things like that. But then you got Six of Wands. Of course, Wand, you about to be in the spotlight again. Again. Just go ahead and accept it. You already know because that's what you do. That's who your essence is. But and I'm also so I'm getting a dual thing here, even with that, because you got the Lovers card here. But I'm hearing as you fall deeper in love with your passions, somebody else is going to see you in a different way.
I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up. So, oh my goodness.
Somebody else is going to see you.
Oh
In
my goodness. You know, again, I think I'm gonna say this whole time. It's funny that you say that because somebody I was with 10 years ago, right? So when I was with 10 years ago, broke my heart, right? But I love that one I've never experienced until that time, right? And a love that everyone after had to compare to naturally, like without me even thinking about it. Like that was a love that everyone had I compared to, right, to match. And even with my past relationship, you know what I mean, and I say this humbly and graciously, you know, of 8 years, I still never loved anybody the way I loved that person, right? Even 10 years later, like I can say I love that person today because they still have that place of it never left, right? If I do or don't, it's near here or there, but what I'm saying is like I can say that today, right? So I say all that to say is recently he has popped back in my life and has always popped in my life here and there, say hi with this, that social media. I've seen him a couple times, you know, out and about and stuff. So, boom, man, this is 10 years. And he recently, before we connected, he recently had posted on his Facebook, like, someone call Juan and tell him I'm ready now. Like that, whatever the case should be. So I just say all that to say, it's just that we've been communicating, and I'm not nowhere near ready for a relationship right now, right? But it's just funny that you say that because, you know, also I'm about to come out on this reality show that's going to be a really big deal coming here soon. So you say I'm going to be back in the spotlight, which I'm also embarking in my life coaching journey. So it's just everything's just connecting, right? You know what I mean? So the love, the career, the spotlight, it just all makes sense. And even the nightmares and the dreams and the in my head, I seen like what was that, crows at the top? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it looked like she's swallowing in her own. Got the pillow next to her, so she's just in bed all day.
She can't. She's just like.
For herself.
Yup.
That's exactly what.
And it's just like it's also that, and because I feel like somebody else needs to hear this part right here. It's that energy of the more love that you pour into yourself, the more like everything around you starts to increase because it's going to take on the form of you. You're going to form the energy around you, and it's going to start bringing people to you. So, and not necessarily just like a love attraction, but literally people that want to genuinely pour into you will start coming to you simply because you are manifesting. That's what that energy pull is. It's you manifesting all the positive things and good things in your life.
You can see, but I got goosebumps.
Yep, I see it.
That's bananas.
Yep.
It's
It's amazing how much positive words can literally change your whole everything just by speaking positive words, regular words. So think about if you really put some heavy intentions into some words
right.
and ask spirit to bless it. Come on.
Come on. No, seriously, come on. You know, I saw a video that said, why you think you spell out words? Because they're spells. You know, you know, and stuff like that. Like, if you really listen to the stuff that we're saying to describe certain things, it lets you know that everything is magic and it's energy and vibrations and stuff like that. So it's very important. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
No, I understand. I understand. I love it. I mean, it's good. I don't mean to get into my mode, but how did you know, or when did you realize you were gifted?
I've always known, I just didn't know that it was a gift.
Mm, okay.
Did not realize it was a gift. Um, I would say in 2021, after I lost my father and my nephew and a host of other people the year before 2021, right? Um, it was around November, and I saw this online free conference for shamanism, and I was just like, "What's a shaman?" Like I know what a shaman is generally, but what's a shaman, right? And so I'm watching all the videos and I'm getting really caught up because a lot of what the people were saying that they asked people to teach them how to do, uh, where they went on a retreat to another country and spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, is the same stuff that I've been doing since I was a kid. So now I'm scratching my head like, wait, hold up, wait. So you mean to tell me every time I felt like I needed to go out, I was being obedient and didn't even know it? I was using the gift and didn't even know it. So I had to start paying attention. And then I've realized now at this stage, wow, 3 years. We're going on 3 years. Um, Spirit has always been with me. Spirit has always talked with me. Spirit has always dealt with me in different ways. Like I'm a dreamer. I would tell you a dream, and I'm just like, hey, you about to do this? Don't do it. Don't do it. Um, yeah, I've had dreams. I've come to know that I also have a medium gift, and I've had dreams where people are sending messages to other people, and they're like, "How do you know this person? Like, there's no way you should know this person." Um, so the dream space has always been my thing. And so to recognize now that I've had other gifts and I'm still finding out other gifts, it's amazing because it's just like, oh wow, like okay.
No, it is. It is. It's spot on. I mean, I watch you sometimes, and and I hit listen, and I, it's just, not just that you do the readings, but just how you do it and how careful you are in how you verbalize, the readings and making it a safe space, even when it's something negative, right? And
Right.
always having a positive, a positive stance on something, even after you're saying, like, hey, you'll give someone a negative reading or saying something negative can happen, but you always give them a positive reinforcement to how to deal with it, or it's never just left like, oh my God, I'm just fucked. You know what I mean? So what do I do?
Right. Right.
So I really tuned in and understood what you were doing and stuff. So I really respect what you're doing, and I can tell that it's genuine. A lot of people come on here to do content. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that content. But
right.
it's real. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Hell, I'm living proof even just by today. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally card for card, every single card. From beginning to end.
And notice I didn't ask you any questions.
No, you didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing I was going through. You didn't even know I was single. Like, you didn't know. You didn't know anything. You didn't know anything. I didn't ask you what type of reading I wanted. I didn't say it was career, or you just asked for whatever you asked for, and even in the order, it's funny because even in the order that it came in, like, was what I went through, what I'm going through, to what it is to come, either good or bad. You know what I mean? Depending on my actions or what I even knew. So, like, exactly. And I think you kept getting positive cards because I was then speaking positivity. I know if I do this and this is going to happen in the positive tone, and I'm meant to do this and this and this, and then you're like,
right.
Well, yes, you're right. But then you pick the moon card and you're like, yes, you're right, but
I'm gonna give you that warning.
Don't forget caution. Don't forget drama. Don't forget pregnancy. Don't forget all of this other stuff, because that did happen and it can still continue to happen.
Right.
So. No, yeah. I mean, to the love, the career aspect of, like praying on your job and the money that's still flowing already, and it's and even with that, he's like, he's like, I know you're starting over, but the space is here for you to make more money. They got an event space. They say if you want to throw events, make money. Like, and I've been sleeping on it, really. Like, I have areas to make money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
that's what I said. Them seven of pentacles.
And I'm just sitting here like talking. The lady kneeling down with the damn crows over, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what I'm doing when I have the seven. The options are there, and I'm not choosing them, and they're right in front of me. And then they even had the next card with the option in his hand, like, it was in his hand, like holding it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I yeah, and that looks like the seven circle things too.
Yeah, the seven of pentacles. So it's the same.
I'm just waiting to. I gotta choose it.
I didn't look at the bottom of the deck, so I'm like, what's at the bottom of the deck? Page of Cups. This is somebody's bringing you a love offer.
A love offer?
It's like love is coming your way. Somebody's coming, or somebody's gonna make you get all what Bambi say, Twitter paid it. So one of the two, because it came right after the Lovers card here. So hey, if it helps you get tapped in.
No, I mean, I've been, I have been thinking about that. I've been, like, it is 10 years is a long time. You know what I'm saying? And
new person.
To still 10 years later not being with that person 10 years, in different states, different people in between. On both sides, it's and on both ends, no one has compared or has received anything close to what we've had. You know what I mean? So it almost seems meant to be, but I also don't want to be foolish, right? And
right.
Me be vulnerable because I'm, in this space right now. So, like I said, I want to do things right and stuff, but you never know what's the future, And like I told him, I said, if we waited 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's a clear sign, if that's not a clear sign, then it is. So a couple, more months or another year is not going to do nothing if we waited 10 already. You know what I'm saying? So if our love hasn't went nowhere by now, I don't foresee it going anywhere no time soon.
Yep.
So I don't know, friend. I thank you for this because it really gave me like one of those, like it was like, of course I'm not 100%, of course it's not fully gone, but it definitely gave me a push in the right direction, and I needed a push. I didn't need a holding a hand. I needed someone to get behind me and be like, go that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've been going this way a little too long. No, nigga, go that way. You know what I mean? So, I do wholly, genuinely, wholeheartedly, like, appreciate this.
Oh, you're definitely welcome.
It meant the world. Honestly, it did. I needed that. You don't understand. Like, you're a part of my healing process right now, and I thank you. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. You went live today for, at least for me, for this reason. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you're definitely one of my healers. So thank you.
You are welcome. Definitely welcome. I'm about to go with me because my cord is in the other room. But yeah, definitely no problem. I had to do a live, and I was going to do it earlier. And Spirit said no. Wait till later. Yep, that's the time it was. Yeah, it's not a coincidence.
That's not a coincidence. It can't be.
Nope.
No, this is because in the beginning of the year, I read my horoscope, like a generalized yearly one, you know what I mean, for the year, and it was like, this is your year, like, despite what distractions and troubles may come your way, like you will overcome, like this is your year, like, and I read stuff like that before, but baby, did I believe this one? Like I felt it that it was. I was like, it is my year. Like, how people say that, but just wanted to be like. I felt like I believed it. Like I knew it. Like I knew it to be true. So it's just constant signs, And I think I would have had it sooner had I not felt my blessings coming my way.
Yeah.
But better late than never. And lesson learned.
Yep. That's what we're here for, to learn the lessons. And it's like when you learn the lesson, apply what you learn to your life. Don't just learn the lesson.
Oh, yeah. I think it's stop the doubting. And the lesson is like, even the sexual struggle, I have to put that surface level to the main lesson of stop doubting myself, which is doubting God. Because God itself, and the intentions and the thoughts you have is, coming from Him. So my whole thing is stop doubting self is my true lesson, and really, really understanding that the flow of God is the right way, like meaning like give it to God and allow things to happen, allow doors to close so that bigger ones can open, allow, just allow, you know what I mean, and stop doubting what I know, right? I know that I can manifest. I know the words, the power of the tongue is powerful. I know words are spells. I know all of this, but I doubt it because it doesn't, in my mind, doesn't happen on a day to day, even though it is happening on a day to day. Now, understanding that the more I talk down and drown myself with crows, the more crows are going to come. Crows are going to attract more crows. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
right.
There'll be more because I'm manifesting that. Just like you can manifest the good as you manifest the bad. If you feel sorrow, oh my God, I ain't shit. Guess what? I'm not going to be shit. You know what I mean? So, even though I don't see it every day, it's still happening every day. So I gotta change my verbiage, change my intention. Like you said, positive words do a lot of things. Then positive intention behind those words is even bigger. And then putting God with those positive words and intention, oh my God, imagine what you can do.
Yep.
So I'm definitely gonna put that and utilize that.
Yep. And I know it's like the cliche thing that people say, but it really, really works. Like I printed out a few intentions that I wanted on my board for the year. But some of them I didn't put on the board, but I put them around my house so that anytime I needed something quick to say of what I wanted or what I have intended for this year to do for me, I had to go find that space and I'll read it. And I'm good. So
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put sayings all around the house. I'm gonna put sayings on. It'll be good for the kids too, to start affirmations and reading into themselves, believing into themselves, knowing that.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's important.
Yep.
And I need that. I need you to put that on the shirt because I'm gonna buy it.
You
that
said
formula, the positive words, intentions, and God. That needs to be on the shirt.
okay. I got you.
I'll be your first customer. I'm gonna buy my first shirt for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, friend. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Like you don't understand. Like
yes,
you made me smile. You made me feel good tonight. I haven't felt good in a long time. So thank you.
You are definitely welcome.
Thank you. Are you staying on?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on. Okay,
well, I'll be watching.
All right. It is. So I'm gonna check out the chat because I saw a few messages. There was a hey, and let God lead you. Yep. Just checking in. Like I said, that was a spiritual progress report. Oh, you are definitely very welcome. And sometimes it's good to hear other people's testimonies because even when they're going through the test, right? That's why I like that word testimony because it's like, what were you being tested on right now, right? What are you being tested on in this season, and how are you overcoming, and what is Spirit doing for you? I always love that part, even as a kid growing up in church, and it not only strengthens the person whose testimony that is, but it also strengthens the listener because you could be going through the same thing or something very similar. It could be something completely different, right? But to see someone come from a hard place, a hard to get out of situation, and come out on top, that's inspirational. And something that we should all aim for. We should all aim for the top, the best in everything. Um, and when it is shown to you, understanding how to apply it and use it. I decided to do another draw just to see what will come out. Um, the first one that come out is Six of Pentacles. It's that give and receive energy. It's that give and receive energy, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that it's got to happen for you, right? It's going to happen for you. It's going to work. I'm literally hearing it's going to work out for your good. It's going to work out for your good. So we heard his story, but you have your own personal story as to what's going to happen. Um, and although it's inevitable that it's going to happen, it's also inevitable that you're going to receive blessings. And you have the Nine of Cups here. Your cups are going to be refilled. You're going to be able to rejoice again. And then it was followed by the Ten of Pentacles. That's like that family legacy of money, that family business energy, right? Two of Cups, as I say that, right? So even if you're not married, it's that unionship energy where everything is going to be unified. You're going to be working with someone. You're going to make these things, these dreams happen. You're going to start manifesting heavily. I always use that scripture in the Bible where um, it said it was when David began to outshine Saul, basically, and they begin to say, Saul chased 1,000, but David got 10,000, and it kind of matches that scripture when one chased 1,000, two can chase 10,000. So they were saying that David was twice as strong as Saul. Go figure. So it's like a lot of you have been in this David energy where you're going to be manifesting a lot just simply because of who you are. But if you are someone who comes into unionship and partnership, it's you're also going to be, it's like you're finding your other half that will make you to be that same equivalent as two people. When two become one, marriage, unionship, family, legacy, strength is at the bottom of the deck. So you're strong enough to do it, strong enough to not only do this, but go through this, go whatever that this is, whatever this moment is for you. You're strong enough to go through it because it's not just about you right now. It's about your legacy. It's about those that come after you. I'm even hearing chosen one, chosen child. Some of you were chosen to do this. So like that's why I said like this is it's literally in your destiny to fulfill this. Yeah, we got the Chariot and a Ten of Wands in reverse, meaning you've already gone through it. You've gone through the worst part, and you're quickly leaving. Temperance. Remember, I said some of you are like David. You're like a two in one person here. You pouring your own cup. But I'm also getting strength and waiting. It's like you've been waiting, and your angels and spirit guides have been like, they're waiting patiently. and they've been waiting with you, encouraging you. So even though I'm seeing this and this person has wings, I'm literally at this moment seeing that this is a person waiting on their dawn, waiting from the blessings of spirit, and their protectors are behind them with their wings outstretched. So it looks to an enemy, oh, I can't touch this person. This person is an angel, right? This person is divine. And it's just your protection that's around you. Okay. It's just your protection that's around you, your spirit guides that are around you. So when people look at you and they see this extra, that's them protecting you while you wait for your blessing to come in. Whew. I love it. So once again, it's definitely like a unionship card here. So you all take it how, as it applies to your life, your situation, as it applies to how you need to heal, what you should expect as you're healing, and even some extra techniques to get you back into the healing zone if you stepped out for a few minutes, you know. Um, on my other, I have another channel that I do, and on that channel, I often say this phrase that I'm not asking you to be, I'm not trying to pull nails and teeth for you to be, I'm not going to beg for you to be blessed. I'm just going to tell you to be blessed, blessed on purpose, and blessed with the purpose. So at this moment, that's what I'm going to tell you. Be blessed. Don't wait for nobody else to try to bless you. Don't wait for, you know, the knight in the shining armor to save you, right? Be blessed on purpose. Because when you be blessed on purpose, you're calling in blessings to you. You manifesting blessings to you. Um, the song where my church kids at, you know, growing up in church, we sang the song and said, we're blessed in the city, we're blessed in the fields, we're blessed when we come and when we go. We cast down every burden, uh, sickness and disease. Sickness, disease, and poverty, I believe, has to leave. I'm sorry, I got tongue twisted there. I got caught up. But I'm literally seeing this. It's just like that song. You have the power to speak over your life. You have the power to negate things. If you know you're working with Chatty Cathy, you know, I thank you for her spirit, but I need quietness during this season. And watch Chatty Cathy, not be so chatty. You have to command things in the atmosphere, what you want around you. We mindlessly do things daily without truly thinking about what's actually happening. But when we are intentional about our living, intentional about how we want to set our day, we set the pace, we set the tone, you know, we set up the blueprints, whatever you, the atmosphere, however you want to define it, we do these things for ourselves. Yes, even if you're infirmous, even if you're waking up and you're in the hospital, you have the power to speak to your situation and command it to cease. Command the things that's not prospering to prosper. Command those things that died to live again. And the things that is living that need to die, command that to die. Get rid of it. Stop holding on to old things that don't serve you. If you're not a recycling center, do not try to recycle emotions. It's not going to work. It's not going to come out new because you decide that you want to hold on to it. You got to let it go. Let it sting a little bit. Let it hurt where it hurt. Let you mourn and grieve how you need to mourn and grieve. And when you get over it, you got a newness about yourself. You got a new strength that you didn't even know you had. I just heard you got a new Cadillac, Mercedes, new Cadillac, Benz, and Mercedes Benz, something like that. How it said it, but anyway, it was funny. It was hilarious because it's like when you let go of all the negative stuff, you realize how much your money flow, how much negative actions from the head and the heart space can stop your money flow. That's why I ask everybody to make sure you pray over the flow of your money. Make sure you do that for real. Bless it, increase it. However, whatever you need your money to do, you flex your prayer muscle and you say what you need to say. So thank you all again for tuning in. Um, Again, I said I'm gonna start doing a lot more live. So if you wish to have a reading such as the one I did for Juan there, inbox me, let me know when I jump on live, and I can set you up with other details. So thank you and have a good night.